Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Listen, for instance, SoundClick. It is a great day in the Lord today, man. Yo, this announcer on CNN, or talking about CNN on CNN, is talking about Jamel Hill, who pretty much went off on Donald Trump. And so this guy over here pretty much states his position on what he thinks, and nobody can register what this guy just said. So let's listen to some of it.
BOOBS. Because as a woman, I'm
As in boobs. I believe completely in the First Amendment and in boobs. Those are the only two things I believe 100% in this country.
Now this guy, I don't know who he is. He obviously has his own show. And he's like, listen, I say it all the time. And these two are in disbelief. And the woman is pretty much taken aback because she's like, I can't believe you just said that live on the air. You guys can check this out on World Star Hip Hop. It's funny because of the look of disgust on their face, but they do make a point. It's like, what do boobs have to do with anything at this point? And, you know, this guy, I don't know if he said it for shock, or I don't know if he said it because he's just a blatantly honest guy who says whatever comes to his mind, and he pretty much doesn't care what you think. However, I do agree, in this situation, when you're talking about a woman and her career, and he blatantly berates this woman's career. He doesn't berate her physical appearance, but the Jamel Hill has been, she's an African-American woman. She talked about how Donald Trump is a racist, so on and so forth. This guy goes on to say, this guy over here who talks about the boobs, he goes on to say the reason why she went after Donald Trump is for ratings, because her show is failing, and she wants CNN or ESPN to fire her. Which I don't even know if that's true because I don't watch this woman's show at all. But nonetheless, I wanted to make a point here. Sorry to belabor the point, but I look at this guy's face like, wait, what? Boobs? And then this guy goes on to say, he's like, why are you bringing up boobs? This guy's like, what, you don't like boobs? Listen, he's like, I like women, but I don't need to bring it up on the show because it's completely inappropriate. Look here, my point is here. The whole thing was about racism. It wasn't about boobs. She came at Donald Trump on a racist level, and she could have came at Donald Trump. Jamel Hill could have came at Donald Trump on a level of anatomy because Donald Trump has been known to berate women and treat them as sex objects, talking about grabbing by the you know what. So Jamel Hill could have came at Donald Trump and been like, you're a sexist pig, which is what you are. Talking about just using women when you're famous. And she could have did that, but no, she pretty much goes after Donald Trump's racism because that's how she feels about Donald Trump. Now, she is 100% honest whether Jamel Hill is right or not. It's the way she feels. And this country is full of people who have opinion, and there are plenty of platforms to go ahead and speak out your opinion. And Jamel Hill did this on Twitter, which is one of Donald Trump's favorite places on the internet. He tweets all the time, and if you tweet something about him and you're somewhat in the public eye, then Donald Trump will go in on you. So whether she did this for ratings, for her show, I highly doubt it. I think, especially when she did it on Twitter, and she didn't do it on her show. She tweeted it out. You ne'er-do-well, you Neanderthal. She tweeted it. So she didn't do it for her show. She did it because she believed Donald Trump is a blatant racist when he denies David Duke, when he denies the situation that happened, when a woman got ran over, and he said many sides, instead of blaming on the people who are carrying around tiki torches, when he constantly does things that makes you think he's a racist. It's just that she just happened to be in the limelight. She happens to be some form of a reporter, and she said it instead of an ordinary person like myself, who is nowhere near famous with my 820 subscribers that I appreciate. Okay? That's the point. Boobs has nothing to do with this, whether you like them or not. If you're going to be a professional, be a professional. If the topic is about boobs, then talk about boobs. But it has nothing to do with what Jamel Hill is talking about. And all you did was try to switch the topic and dumb it down to something that is so far out of reach of topic that it wasn't even worth listening to. Okay? It's just my opinion. It's your boy Tone 202. You guys, focus. Please, guys, stay focused.